Hey, good evening, everybody, and welcome to this CTFO event. My name is Adam Levy. I'm here in Chester, Connecticut tonight, hanging out at my Airbnb. Just so great to be able to have the freedom of lifestyle to do all kinds of amazing things with residual income thanks to CTFO. It's just been incredible, and we're glad you're here tonight. We've got a couple of great topics. Before we get started, I was at a networking event at a local restaurant. I just happened to be here in town, and one of my favorite local spots, they were doing like a kind of a business networking kind of in a happy hour kind of a thing. And, it was great to go. I met quite a few people, got some business cards of some pretty sharp folks. So looking forward to doing some follow up with those. Sometimes you just got to get out of the house and meet some people, and that's half the battle in our business, right? You want to meet some new people to talk to. But I wanted to chat with you about a couple of things, and we're going to open it up in a little bit and have you hear from some other folks. But there's a lot of exciting things that are happening in CTFO right now, and there's people that are coming into this business, leaders that you're going to start to hear about. There's people that have just started a week or two or three ago, and they've already hit 2K and 5K, and some are closing in on 10K, and they just got started. The one thing I want to point out is you never want to compare yourself to anybody else. Okay, you don't know what shoes they've walked in. You don't know what experiences they've had. You don't know if they've been doing this for 20 years and all of a sudden hit the ground running with CTFO and had a lot of great contacts and they just shot up through the ranks. And you could be sitting there going, well, what's wrong with me? And the answer is nothing is wrong with you. And that you really just never can compare yourself to other people. You are only in competition with your yesterday's self. That's something you really need to know, because you're going to see a lot of people going really, really fast through our compensation plan. And it's because of the fact that Glutamist is attracting leaders that have experience in our industry, which is a really, really good thing for everybody, especially because we've got this amazing global bonus pool where we all get to share in the global sales of the company. So as the company grows as a whole, those pools get larger and larger. And so when you hit one of those pools, you're going to start to see those shares become even bigger than they are today. And they're pretty good today, I got to tell you. It's pretty exciting. So Glutamist, pretty amazing stuff. If you haven't gotten yours yet, you want to make sure that you place an order for it if you haven't done so. The special launch special for the 4-pack ends tonight. I believe it's midnight Pacific time. So take advantage of that. I actually ordered a second 4-pack tonight because I didn't want to run out and I wanted to take advantage of that. So I've actually ordered 8 of these in the short period of time that they've been available. So get yourself an order in. If you're not sure, get another order in. Tonight is the last night for that. And it's a huge savings too. I think my total came out to like $220, somewhere in that neighborhood for 4 of these. I mean, think about the price of that. That's amazing. Now, of course, I'm on auto ship, I'm on smart ship, and I'm at the 20%. So if you are, it does apply to that special package as well. Starting tomorrow, there's going to be $279 minus 10% or 20% if you're on smart ship, depending on which one you're at. So but take advantage of tonight because it's a huge savings. I want to talk a little bit about just some lessons learned as I've been prospecting and chatting with people. I've been reaching out to some folks, and we scroll through the internet, right? We go through Facebook and we kind of scroll through, and it's like sometimes it's like mindless, just scrolling with your thumb, and every once in a while somebody posts something and you go, oh wow, I haven't seen them in a while. And what I like to do is I like to send a private message. I don't always comment. Maybe I'll like the photo or something, but I like to send a private message. And I do that a lot. And I'll say, hey, loved your post. How are you doing? What have you been up to? Right? And so maybe they haven't heard from me in 5 years. Maybe it's been longer. Maybe it's only been a couple of months, but I'll do something like that. And then we start a conversation. And what I have found is that that is a really great way to break the ice, and you are actually engaging with somebody because of something they did, something they posted, something that was maybe either on their story or on their timeline, but they know that you're just not randomly, hitting up everybody, right? You're actually trying to engage with them and acknowledge the post that they made, and you're doing it privately, right, in a private message. And so I've had some people that have responded favorably, and we've gotten into conversations, and then ultimately it comes down to, well, hey, would you like to chat? Would you like to talk? Can we? When's a good time for us to talk? And sometimes I'll say, well, right now, or maybe a little later, or whatever that is. And I've gotten on the phone with some people from just doing that and had some really great conversations. And the bottom line is this: everybody that you know that has done some kind of networking is going to sooner or later be approached by somebody in CTFO about Glutamist. It's going to happen, right? You might think it's a big world out there, but in the networking space, people know each other, and they know each other a lot, and they're really interconnected. Talk about 6 degrees of separation. It's probably more like 2 degrees of separation when it comes to network marketing, right? So what you want to make sure you do is get a hold of people that you've known from the past. You've known from maybe some other companies that you've been involved in. Maybe it's Upline, maybe it's Sideline, maybe it's people you haven't talked to in a while. And you want to reach out to them and start a conversation, because here's what's going to happen. The timing for them may not be perfect. It may not be, okay? But maybe it will. Maybe you'll catch them at the absolute right time when they are in fact looking for something. And if you do that and they see this and they grab a hold of it, it could change your life and it could change their life forever, right? Or maybe you just don't reach out, okay? And maybe time goes by and maybe they miss the opportunity, or maybe they join something else because they didn't see this. For some reason, they didn't find out about it. So get to those people that you have good relationships with. I know some people that were approached on Glutamist, or they were approached on Xanthomist, and they weren't followed up on properly. And so guess what? They didn't end up doing anything with CTFO, and now they're finding out about Glutamist, and they were wishing they were involved a year ago, okay? And they were wishing that somebody had followed up, because they've bounced around a few things since, and they really wish they had found this a little bit earlier. But come on, how much earlier can you find this? Look, I still don't have one with a label on it, right? Mine hasn't shown up yet. Okay, it's pretty damn early. But the other thing too is the people that have the best relationships will win, because you're going to find that there'll be others that'll be approaching the people that you know. And maybe they have been approached by that person a few different times in the last 6 months on a few different things. There are a lot of people that jump around, and that may not be the best person to enroll that person that you know. And maybe you have a relationship with them and you've not approached them on 16 different things in the last few years. And so you have a little bit better credibility or a better relationship. You want to make sure you reach out to those people, because they'll have heard about this once, twice, 3 times. In the next 6 months, that's going to happen. And if you've got the stronger relationship with them and they haven't jumped yet on this for whatever reason, maybe it was the person that approached them, maybe it was their timing, right? But all of a sudden you call them and you've got a good relationship with them and their timing is better, then they will get involved with you. But you've got to make sure that you reach out to the people that you have the best relationships with, because those are the people that are going to slow down them for a minute, take your call, respond to your message, and say, yeah, what are you up to? What are you doing? What are you doing? How long are you doing? How's it going? Right? And you can have a conversation. So that's just a little bit about the networkers that you've known, people that have been in the industry, that have been Sideline. Look those people up, or look through your Facebook friends and just start to see who's there. Because if you start to click on those people, they're going to come up again and again and again, right? The algorithm's going to start feeding you more of those people's posts if you like those people and you comment on those people's posts. And so it's just a great opportunity to do that. Some other things I wanted to cover here. Unboxing. I was just chatting with, let's see, it was Joan Hoffman, who did an incredible unboxing that I just watched before we got on. And it was very authentic. It was really passionate about Glutamist. It was authentic. She unboxed, she talked a little bit about the product, and she said, her website address, and she said, hit me up if you want to know more information. Great job, Joan. And Cowboy and Deb, you've done that as well. And I want to hear from you about the results that you're getting. There's a great document in the back office. It's called Tips and Scripts for Unboxing. It's in your online library in your back office. Tips and Scripts for Unboxing. And I did that. I did that with Xanthomist. I'd never done an unboxing. I grabbed Tips and Scripts. It's something that Evelyn Monrog put together. Amazing, amazing leader, knows the power of the unboxing. I went to that script, I looked it over, and I said, okay, I'm going to do it. I hit record. I believe I just did it on my phone like this. And I recorded my unboxing of Xanthomist. Did a little, pitch on it. And some people saw it. And I got a lot of great comments. But you know who one of the people was that saw it? Al Diaz. Al Diaz saw that unboxing. And we all know the Al Diaz story. That's now over 100,000 points in that leg because he saw my unboxing. So does unboxing work? I'm a true believer of unboxing. So make sure you do that when you get your Glutamest. Make sure that you do the unboxing and then post it on your social media. Post it on Facebook. Do it on Instagram. If you want to do it on TikTok, do it on TikTok. But make sure you get it out there because you just never know who's going to comment. Cowboy, I know that you've did a great job with your unboxing recently, and I think that it'd be great to hear some of the results that you've gotten already.
Hey, how's it going, everybody? We did one yesterday. We received it and opened it up, popped it open, told about the product, showed some excitement, put it on our page, put it on the story, and I think there was like 85 that watched it on the story, and we were down. I got to tell you guys a great story. We were down work in Florida last week, and I met a young Hispanic lady, sharp, sharp, sharp. I said to myself, presidential. I called Evelyn, and Evelyn said, I will call her today at 1:00. You talk about a small world, Adam. She lives in the same neighborhood as Evie. And she said, oh, Doug, she's excited, but everywhere we go, we're the waitresses, and we're going back to Florida to do some meetings Thursday. So if you guys got anybody in Florida, Central Florida, we'd be happy to meet with them. And that's where we're building, and we're building strong.
I love it. And you got a lot of different responses, right? You have a lot of people commenting, and you just posted it yesterday, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And so you get to follow up with those people. You get to start conversations with those people. I did a quick little post to my story, just a picture of me and Evie together in Mexico. You saw that, you liked it. A lot of people did,
Yep.
and just said, hey, I really appreciate this great leader who's going to Mexico to help us, support our team. And I had to have gotten hundreds, 200-300 people that commented or liked it. And I went into that story and those comments, and I just sent little messages to people. Hey, thanks for, liking my post. Hope you're well. What are you up to? That kind of a thing. And so you just get in there, right? You get in there to those comments and you start interacting with people that you hadn't talked to in a while. A lot of great, sharp people that knew Evie or know Evie or know myself, and they were commenting. So I've got all these incredible conversations started now, just by simply doing a post. And Cowboy, you're the one that showed me that. You showed me that little space on Facebook on how simple that is. I'm going to show my screen here. I know it kind of flashes out. See the picture of me there, right there with a plus sign. If you hit that picture of myself, you start a post, right, on a story, and you can just grab something from your photo library or a little video or whatever, put a little text on it, and I added some music to mine, and I boom, we did a little post today. So it's so easy. It only takes a few minutes, but you have to do these things in order to get people to comment and react and to engage, which is kind of key. So So thank you for that. Appreciate it. And
Mhm.
let's see. I wanted to share with you what I'm sending or what I'm doing. And we talk about text replacement from time to time. And I want to show you in real time because here's the reality. Things have shifted. This is going to change on a regular basis, right? Text replacement for me is just a really simple way so that when somebody asks me for information about something, I don't have to look for it, right? I don't have to go find it. And it's, basically on the keyboard, on an iPhone, it's on the keyboard of your phone, and it's something called shortcuts. And you can just, put in a shortcut. My shortcuts are missed one, miss two, miss three, miss four, miss five. I have 10 of them, and they've changed, and they have had to change because of now the focus of glutamist for me, and so I've been kind of populating those and adjusting those in the last week or so as more content has become available. Right? We are still in pre-launch. We're going to have a short 3-minute video. We're going to have great landing pages. We're going to have some really incredible stuff. But if you're sitting back waiting for all that stuff to happen, you're going to miss some amazing people, right? So I don't want that to happen to you. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to share my screen with you all. And that way we can, let's see if I can share my whole screen. Here it is, the whole desktop. You guys are going to get to see the whole thing. Okay, great. So now you're seeing my screen. So this is, I have found a way, by the way, see this right here? System preferences. I found that on my computer. I mean, I've known where it is, but I've found that I can do the updates. I can do the updates on my computer. And guess what? Because I have a Mac and I have an iPhone, when I update here, it updates here on my phone. All right, amazing. So I don't have to be doing this with my thumbs. I can actually do this with my computer. Now, here are my text replacements. You all can see that, I imagine. And here they are. These are some of the old ones down here, but I've got these new ones. And I'm going to go into my system preferences. That's that gear you usually find somewhere on your computer. And then I'm going to go to keyboard. See keyboard? There's keyboard. And then it's called shortcuts. Nope, it's called text. There it is. Okay, so there's text. Now you can see all my shortcuts or my text replacement, it's called. And here they are. If I type in DIN, what comes up is dinner time, ladies, right? You've seen that on my training. I don't have time to type in dinner time, ladies, every time I have to call my wife and kids to dinner, right? That's my shortcut. When it comes to missed, though, missed one, missed two, missed three, and so on, there's a couple that need to be updated. So what I have here is I have on a note, right? We have something on Mac called notes, and that's what this is. It's just a note. Maybe you will have this in an email or whatever, however your brain works. And what you're going to do is you're just going to adjust these. Now, I know that I need to adjust some. Let's see. Here's a short glutamist comp plan. I've already done that. Here's a new one, number 8. Here are 10 health benefits of glutathione and how much the affluent pay for IV drips. This is a great secondary exposure. I'll show you what it is if you want. But I'm going to go to miss number 8. You see it? I'm going to go to miss number 8. I'm going to delete what's in there. It was probably something about xanthomist. And now I'm going to go paste. And that's it. I'm done. Now missed number 8. When I go missed 8 into a text messages, what's going to come up is this. Okay? And there's going to be this great link. What does glutathione do for you? That's going to be missed 9. Here I am copying. I go over to missed 9. I get rid of what was there before. And I'm going to put in that. I pasted it in there. So now, what does glutathione do for you? And there it is, okay? Now, guess who did a really great talk on glutamist? David D'Arcangelo. Here we go. Here's an in-depth talk on glutamist from our founder. Copy. Let's see, that's going to be number 10. So I'm going to go over to number 10. And I'm going to delete this. Now, for those of you that have Android phones, copy and paste, right? Oh, it didn't paste. Look at that. We're having a problem, technical difficulties. Let's try it again. Copy. Number 10. Oh no, it worked. Okay, there it is. It's a little bit long looking. No, I don't need the number 10 in there, so let's get rid of that. Let's make sure it's good, guys. Yeah, something's not right with that one. Hold on. All right, let's just delete it and try it again. Hold on, there we go. Okay, try it one more time. Okay, better. All right, so now that's in there. So that's all that I've done. Now, as I always tell people, please, please, please rewrite these for yourself. Okay, if you want me to send these to you, I'm willing to do it, but you have to rewrite them in your own words, or else the algorithms are going to catch it and they're going to block mine and they're going to block yours. Okay, so you got to rewrite these. You can keep the same links if you want. That's fine. You'll get them from me if you need them. But let me just share with you what one of these is. Here are the 10 benefits of glutathione and how much the affluent pay. I'm going to click on that now, and we'll pull that one up. This is what I'm sending them, okay, on that one. This is just a secondary exposure, so they understand the cost analysis on what we're offering, right? Here are some of the highlights of what glutathione does. These are the 10 things that I mentioned. Guess what? A 30-minute IV drip of glutathione costs $237. People are doing this all day long, folks. I talked to a naturopath tonight at the happy hour mixer I was at, and they're doing glutathione drips at her practice. $237. Guess how many of those they do? They at least do one a week. Okay. Here are some of the, we're not obviously supposed to show these things when we're marketing our product, but these are some of the things that are on this website. And again, there's no connection on this website to Glutamist, but it's just third-party information on what it costs and what it's used for, right, in the IV drip therapy world, right? And this is a place that happens to be in Virginia. Anyway, just interesting information, right? Something that people might want to know. The 10 benefits of glutathione, that was that one. A short Glutamist comp plan, hopefully everybody has seen that, because I did that recently and posted it, and here I am talking about the compensation plan. People ask you, hey, tell me about that compensation plan. How's that work? Is it a binary? What is it? What are you going to do? What are you doing now? Are you going to your back office and grabbing the document and emailing the document or texting the, what are you doing? Right? You know what I'm doing? I'm typing in the words missed 7. And guess what comes up? Here's a short Glutamist comp plan overview in 14 minutes with the link. And I'm done. Okay? I want you to get the concept of how much simpler this has made my life, how much easier it is if you have these text replacements set up in your phone. Get yourself set up for success so that when people ask you for stuff and information, you have an easy time doing it and sharing it with them. What else do I have? The Q&A that I did with David D'Arcangelo, and also the Q&A document, also the Glutamist document or report, right? These are in your back office, these links. Okay, so you're going to want to make sure if you ever get this from me, you change out the prefix, not a Levy, that's me. You're going to put yourself in there. Got it? But again, you're going to rewrite these. You're going to do this. And again, if you're on an Android or Google phone, I apologize in advance, because guess what? I can't help you. You're going to have to Google that and figure out how to do it. I'm just sharing you in the Apple world that is what happens. I did that on my computer, and guess what? I'm going to stop sharing the screen. And guess what? I'm loaded, ready to go. If I type missed 7 or whatever missed one I want, guess what's coming up? That thing that I just shared with you, that I just loaded in real time, that just happened just now in front of you. That's how easy that was. Okay, so I want you guys to be like armed and ready to go, so that when you're out there sharing, think about how empowered you are when you know that you can share a really great presentation. Now, here's the other thing. I've left some space in there. I don't know if you noticed that, but I left a space. One of them was for a really short presentation on our opportunity. The reason why I left that blank is because I'm about to do that at 9 p.m. tonight, and it's going to take me 20 minutes to do it. And I'm going to have a 20-minute presentation that's going to be available for everybody in CTFO that I'm going to be using as a text replacement for miss number, I think that's going to be 6, right? Miss 6 for me. And I'm going to be able to send somebody a 20-minute overview on our opportunity with Glutamist. A complete overview is going to take 20 minutes. When we come out with a 3-minute video, guess what? That's going to be attached to my very first one. Missed 1. right? There's going to be a little blurb about it. Don't know if you heard any about this new breakthrough in glutathione, blah, 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 blah. Here's, let me know if you're open for more information. And then I'm going to put that link in there. That's only a 3-minute teaser, right? So that's going to be there. So again, this is an evolving, changing way to just, as you're out there working your business with your thumbs, you can be more effective. And it's going to evolve and it's going to change, but are you set up now? When somebody asks you now, well, can you send me some information? How are you doing it? How long is it taking you? Is it cumbersome? For most people it is, right? Because they're not dialed in. So dial it in. We have enough content now, and we'll continually get more content that'll make that really easy for you to do. So with that, it's been fun. We're coming up on the half hour here. Again, tonight, 9 p.m., I'm going to be doing the overview on the opportunity with CTFO at ctfowebinar.com. You'll be able to find that recording probably a few days later, and you can add it to your text replacement as an overview that you can use to send to people anytime. So get some guests on there, guys. I'm going to blaze this thing at 9 p.m. tonight, and it's going to be the brand new slide presentation that I helped put together with the council. And it's going to be a lot of fun, and I'm looking forward to helping you bring in a lot of people into CTFO and into your business. So with that, thanks for joining me on Tuesday Night Live. We do it every Tuesday night, 9 p.m. Eastern time. Everybody have a great night. Bye-bye for now.
Well, good evening. Thank you.